Hey fellow Force users, what is up? It's Jasmine, the AhsokaTanoFan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So guys, in case you couldn't guess, I am the third sister today. I actually am in love with this lightsaber. I recently ordered it and it has different colors. Blue, you know, if I'm feeling like Anakin. Got white, purple, you know. And it plays music too. It unscrews as well here. Really want to? Got two blades. So cool, eh? I love these things. Anyways, for the video, I'll just put this down just so it's out of the way. Stay, don't fall. It is really hard trying to get this thing to not fall, though, I'm not gonna lie. So this is my third sister cosplay. Actually, I think some of you guessed it, that I was going to be her, and you would have been right to guess that. Yeah, I mean, obviously I mentioned before that the third sister is a pretty intriguing character, and in the beginning I had a lot of questions in terms of what her motives were, what it was specifically that she had against Obi Wan, and obviously in the last video we found out a lot about her and the fact that she wasn't working for Vader, but rather she was trying to get close to him for the purpose of hunting him, and then we saw how that went. I don't think that she is dead. I'm pretty sure they implied by the end there that she was very much alive, and she got a hold of Obi-Wan's communicator, so I don't know what that means, if she's gonna go to Tatooine and meet Luke. Either way, Obi-Wan's gotta be more careful. He's gotta stop getting caught slipping there. That whole duel with her and Vader is just crazy, and you know, just shows again what kind of villain Vader is and how stone cold he is. Also during that scene, we saw the Grand Inquisitor make his appearance yet again, which the Rebels watchers knew that he had to make an appearance because he obviously couldn't die in this series. If you watch Rebels, you know what I'm talking about. This series seems to make a habit of people being killed, but then not really dying. Or I guess Star Wars in general kind of has a habit of doing that. But yeah, nonetheless, the Grand Inquisitor is alive and well, and it looks like both he and Vader were playing the third sister. Is the third sister gonna turn good now? Because this was a theory I had before as well, which was that I could almost see her turning good and even perhaps working with Obi-Wan. Even if the latter doesn't happen with her working with Obi-Wan, I could still see her turning good, or maybe even taking time just to herself to figure out where her path lies, since it's clearly no longer going to be with the Empire. We also saw Tala on the last episode sacrifice herself. She showed us a side of the Empire that we don't always often see, which is people that work for the Empire but are secretly working for the other side. So she was definitely a real one. We're sad to see her go. So we got to see how Obi-Wan and Leia move forward now with that. What's going to happen when he tries to bring her back to Bail, and what's going to happen with Luke, because we did see Luke at the end there. Yeah, and it looks like from the comments you guys enjoyed this episode, the last episode as well. Now, I know I've been mentioning in the past that I kind of wanted to see a little bit more flashbacks. I don't think all of you agree with me on this, which is totally fine. But last episode we did see a Hayden flashback, which was amazing. I would love to see more of that. Maybe even my girl Ahsoka if possible. If not, I guess that's okay too. Who knows what could go down in this finale. There's still lots of loose ends to tie up. And they kind of have a lot to tie up actually for one episode. So we'll just have to wait and see if any of your theories or predictions come true, guys, and who might make an appearance this episode. Anyways, I don't want to speculate too much. Let's just dive right into the season 1 finale of Obi-Wan and see what's in store for us. R.I.P. Tala. That scene was crazy. No. Yeah, I have no idea what's gonna happen there. I feel like the third sister low-key knows more than almost anyone on the show. She knows Vader's true identity, now she's gonna learn of Luke. It honestly feels like this season flew by, but that tends to happen when there's only 6 episodes. Oh, are we gonna see Luke right now? I think so. Oh. What a bastard.
wait your turn.
Oh, she's there already. Does he recognize her?
Looking for a farmer.
Yeah, didn't she? She threatened him in the beginning, didn't she? The first episode. So he's definitely not gonna want to talk to her. They caught up to them quick. How do they think they're gonna outrun the Empire? Damn.
I'm gonna make it to Kenobi. Motivator's shot. Power couplings are bad.
Damn, so he's just giving them false hope. She's making friends.
Scared. She keeps their minds off of it.
Maybe I should borrow her too.
Aww. Oh, there's Luke.
We need a new belt for the speeder.
Uh-huh.
Somebody broke last week.
Oh, there's the guy that was speaking to Reva. Is he gonna warn him, or is she right there?
Must get these people out of here. You are all the future. You are the future. You're what needs to survive.
Damn, it's so sad the way he's talking like that.
Promise me that you get her home, Haja. As soon as I'm in the clear.
But what makes him think that Vader won't just kill them anyway?
Fake Jedi may not mean much to you. It's good enough for me.
I love that even though he's not a real Jedi, he's practicing a lot of the Jedi's principles in terms of protecting people, putting your life on the line. Oh, it's the first time we've seen her this series.
No, all I know is she's coming. Vader's gone.
What is that?
Oh, she told him.
That's your decision now.
You're gonna need more than that. But I don't think she's there to do harm, though. I don't think so. Because she already had that falling out with Vader. Can't see her still wanting to try and please him.
Reva confounded before we got out.
Oh, is that Tala's?
Wanted you to have it.
Yeah, that was the holster she had.
It's empty.
Well, I wasn't gonna give you a blaster, Leia. You're 10 years old.
I
But you weren't always me.
wonder if Leia carries that later on. Do we see Leia ever carry something that looks like that in the original trilogy? Because that would be nice if she did. Then you would know that she, according to canon, got it from Tala.
I promise.
Well, at least we know neither one of them will die. But it's highly possible that they will not see each other again.
I have to face him, Master.
Are we gonna see Qui-Gon, guys?
Worthy.
We're gonna see a Force ghost? Right now. Oh. Broken killed the mood, man.
Not many leaders left. Don't stop. Just get started.
That's the spirit.
We cannot prioritize one.
Do you know who you're talking to?
Follow Kenobi.
Wow, he's lucky that they did that, though. They could have very easily just followed the others.
Here. If anything goes wrong, you know what to do.
Oh, are they not telling him the truth?
I'm not afraid.
But I still don't know. I mean, it's possible the third sister might want to use Luke to lure Vader in somehow. Final duel incoming. I wonder, can we see Yoda, maybe? Oh, did Leia put that in his robe? Shoot. Man, my TV looks so dark right now. Reva, what are you doing? So I wonder if that guy that Reva was interrogating, she's asking him where Owen was, essentially. Well, she said, I'm looking for a farmer. So did he tell her exactly where they were, or did she do some snooping and then eventually found it out? How did she get it out of him? Because he went to go warn him, right? Oh my god, Obi Wan's right there. How's this gonna end?
Have you come to destroy me, Obi Wan?
I will do what I must.
That's what he said in Revenge of the Sith.
I will do what I must.
Then you will die.
That's what he said in Rebels.
You will die.
I wonder, is he gonna use any of the same moves that were in the flashback? What is she doing? Sis got a second chance at life. She better not mess it up. Now you've given away your position. I like how this dual scene's going on. Looks like he's beating him down a bit. Obi Wan's beating Vader a bit.
Your strength has returned, but the weakness still remains.
Savage. The lightsabers look so good.
You will always lose.
Whoa, where did he drop to just there? Now he has the high ground. What's he trying to do? Bury him alive or something? Oh my god, that would be a horrible way to go. No way that's the end of their duel. What does she want to do?
Really love the boy.
She wants to take Luke or something?
Like he's your own.
What do you want?
She could die right now. What kind of justice? She want to kill Luke to get back at Vader or something? For killing the younglings? Like... Oh, shoot. Right in the face. I can't lie, guys. My screen is so dark right now. I'm actually struggling to see what's going on. When they make these shows, they gotta increase the brightness a little. Oh, I remember that scene. I don't know, this kind of gives me parallels to Spider-Man almost. When Tom Holland had to come out from under the rubble. They're sick with the lightsaber. Shit, he got his power back, or he got his strength back quickly. Is he gonna maim him again so that by the time they meet in A New Hope, he's even more pissed off? Oh man, they definitely need more lighting in this scene. I can't see anything and my brightness is up. You guys, you have to tell me if I missed anything. Oh, he's messing up the suit. Whoa. He's wheezing. I wonder if we're gonna hear Hayden here. Man, he messed up his suit. Poor Vader, man. I mean, well, not really poor Vader, but Obi Wan's messing up his suit. Ahsoka messed up his helmet. Oh, they repeated the helmet slice from Rebels. Shoot, they did not go there. They did. We're definitely gonna hear Hayden, I feel. Yeah, he's gonna see his face. Yeah. Oh my god, this is like a direct parallel to Rebels. Like, exact. Everything happening right now. With the Ahsoka Vader fight.
Anakin is gone.
He looks pretty messed up there, though. Oh, he looks like he wants to cry. He is. Oh, he's getting emotional. He apologized.
I'm sorry, Anakin.
I'm not your failure.
Obi Wan.
Nice combination of Hayden and James Earl Jones.
Didn't kill Anakin Skywalker.
I did.
I did.
Now he's gonna reignite the saber.
The same way, I will destroy you.
Oh, he can't believe his eyes.
Then my friend is truly dead.
You're my brother, Anakin.
You're my brother, Anakin!
He's not in good shape right now, though. So this time, I guess he didn't want to kill him. He was gonna try and maybe bring him back to the light side. Shoot. Oh, he senses. So Obi Wan might kill Reva. I'm still not convinced she's gonna die, though. I don't know. Because that would be kind of cheap to keep her alive for one episode only to kill her off the next. Girl, what are you thinking? She's seeing herself or her friend? Herself. You're so traumatized by the fact that Vader slaughtered your friends, tried to slaughter you as younglings, that you're gonna go and kill a youngling.
Where is he?
He's gone.
Care to elaborate? Oh, she brought him back. So she had a change of heart. Okay, so my prediction now is that Reva's gonna go off on her own. Kind of like Crosshair in the Bad Batch, how he kind of became good, but then wanted to go off on his own. Okay, want to hear a joke, guys? My screen's so dark right now. For a second, I thought that Owen was Obi Wan. That's Obi Wan there, yeah. So why the change of heart? I'm guessing she's gonna explain her actions to Obi Wan. Damn right you couldn't. Because there's still good in you. Oh, she's talking about her friends.
He killed them all and I couldn't do it.
You have honored them.
Come to the light side.
Have I become him?
Obi-Wan should train her. So she's gonna go and wander, take her own path. Or is she gonna leave her lightsaber behind? Yeah. Don't worry, girl, you're not the only one. Kind of like that. She was at her lowest there, and then her standing up, I feel like symbolizes her taking a new path now. Mustafar. He got a new helmet quickly. No, Sidious is gonna tell him to back down, I think. So good to see him again, Ian McDiarmid.
I wonder if your thoughts
Wow, he looks so good.
are clear on this, Lord Vader. If your past cannot be overcome,
I'll have a new apprentice.
Means nothing.
Oh no, he means everything. So now he's gotta forget about the Obi-Wan. Until A New Hope, of course. So this is going to be Leia now, going home. Looks cold over there. Oh, is she gonna have her little holster under? And she's so cute. She barely did anything with that comb. Just touched it against the side of her head. Yeah, that's the holster there, right? She must have, I'm gonna have to rewatch the original trilogy now. She must have that, I think. Wow. She's looking more and more like the Leia we know. Ah, supportive mom right there. Yeah, she's looking more and more like Leia from the original trilogy. Her outfit there. Who are we gonna see here? Kenobi. And Lola.
Young lady from her droid.
She seemed low-key more happy to see Lola than Obi-Wan.
Never repay you.
she has already done that.
Aww.
I help again. You know where to find me.
Let's hope that day never comes.
Oh, it'll come alright.
What do you think I should do?
I think you should sleep.
Oh, that's so cute. That laugh seemed genuine. I wouldn't be surprised if that scene was improvised to a certain degree.
Your parents.
Is he gonna tell her the truth?
You are wise, kind-hearted. These are qualities that came from your mother.
Who is?
But you're also passionate,
Oh, he didn't tell her so.
fearless. And these are gifts from your father.
Yeah, well, yeah, he definitely can't tell her father. Oh.
You need help from a tired old man.
Oh my gosh, their relationship is so cute. It's actually a highlight of the series. She's so cute, man. I'm almost kind of sad that we may not see more young Leia. Is this Owen? Who's this? It's Obi-Wan. Oh my gosh, are those his Clone Wars robes? Kind of looks like it. Is he burying it all? Oh yeah, he packed up. That's where he was staying before, right? Luke.
Take good care of him.
Is he gonna say something to him?
Wanna meet him?
He's gonna decline. Oh, maybe not. Shit. I thought he'd be like, it's best if I stay away. Oh.
Hello there.
Ha! The best Obi Wan line. Is that Qui-Gon? Jeez. Oh, nice.
I was always here. Just I'm not ready to see.
Oh.
Got a ways to go.
So now he's gonna embark on a new training journey with him. Oh. That's a nice shot right there. All right, so that's a wrap, guys. Season 1 of Obi Wan Kenobi has finally come to a conclusion. I don't know if there's gonna be season 2 or not, but I have heard they're planning a third sister spin-off series potentially. So I don't know, maybe they'll have, if they were to continue the story, maybe they would do so in the form of spin-offs. Pretty good episode. There was definitely lots that I liked. There were some things I wasn't so crazy about, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But we'll start with the good things. First of all, I think it wrapped up everything nicely, and it definitely kind of provided a nice segue into A New Hope. We saw Obi Wan and Leia part ways there at the end. That was really beautifully set up, and it definitely makes you see A New Hope in a whole different light when we witness that moment of Leia reaching out to Obi Wan after hearing their conversation in this episode. It just does that scene such justice. I really like that. Again, I mentioned it in my reaction, but I think Obi-Wan and young Leia's relationship is definitely a highlight of the series for me. I think that it was really well developed, and if you look at how they were in the beginning of the series, kind of, bickering and whatnot, and she was running away from him, not really listening. Towards the end, now they have a full-fledged relationship, and they are indebted to one another and will always be there for one another. That was really special. I'm really glad that this series explored that. That was amazing. I also liked how Obi-Wan told Haja, please get her home for me. Even what their relationship has become, because he kind of started off as a scammer, making people believe that he was a fake Jedi. And now, although he is technically a fake Jedi, he is practicing Jedi principles in terms of trying to protect people and trying to keep them out of harm's way. So that was kind of nice what they did with his character as well. I love by the end how we got to see Qui-Gon finally, because he was definitely name dropping him a lot of times and reaching out to him for guidance. So by him showing up at the end there, that was again another nice way to tie up everything. Like Qui-Gon said, he was always there, but Obi-Wan was never able to see him. And I think that is in part because he was still holding on to Vader. And in this episode, we see him let go finally, which we're gonna get to that duel in a second. I think him letting go and realizing that the friend that he knows and loves is truly gone has allowed Obi-Wan to move forward. That clarity is what he needed in order to now see his former master. And similarly, I feel like Vader is now kind of moving on as well. You saw that conversation between him and Darth Sidious, where Sidious was basically telling him, don't let your past overcome you and be your weakness. And so now that's going to be his challenge moving forward, to let Obi-Wan go. So they kind of both let each other go. And I think even visually, that shot of Obi-Wan going off between the two, they're kind of like mountains, hills. If anything, visually shows that he's embarking on a new path. He's kind of going in between two things, which tells me that his path is going to be somewhere along the middle of what it once was. It's not going to be living in complete hiding, but it's also not going to be pursuing Vader. It's just going to be somewhere along the middle. So I like how that was visually depicted there. And speaking of going along a new path, that was definitely a theme in this episode. You saw Reva do the same thing there. By the end of the episode, she was literally on her knees at her lowest point, couldn't bring herself to kill Luke, kind of was looking to Obi-Wan for guidance, similarly to how Obi-Wan was looking for Qui-Gon to guidance. She put down her saber and then got up, and her, I think, getting up symbolized to me her now rising as a new person, ready to walk down a different path than the one that she had before. That whole scene between Reva and Luke, I was kind of throwing out questions during my reaction, in terms of what exactly was her motive. I don't know if she was trying to kill him to get back at Vader, or, I don't know if she was that was her acting out in pain because of the betrayal she felt and the guilt she felt about not being able to save her friends. But she was not able to follow through with it. And I think that shows that she is in fact coming over to the light side now, and she now has to walk another path to find out what her purpose truly is. I like that we got to see her struggle in that sense, and we got to see Owen and Beru again, and a young Luke. Luke was someone I mentioned earlier on in the series that I kind of wanted to see a bit more of, so I'm glad that we got to see more of him this episode. Yeah, and then of course you see Obi-Wan meet him at the end there, and then he says the iconic "hello there" line, right? So that was pretty cool. Now the duel. Let's talk about the duel. What I loved about the duel was obviously the lightsaber dueling. There was so much passion and emotion behind it. I loved when Obi-Wan was getting emotional there when he saw his face. That was all really well done. I love how it was also paralleled to the scene between Reva and Luke. It's kind of like a theme of forces trying to overcome one another. The only issue that I kind of have with that duel is they basically completely replicated the Vader-Ahsoka duel from Rebels. And because I remember when I watched that Rebels scene, for those of you who haven't watched Rebels, maybe you don't want to listen to this part, you can fast forward a bit, but like, without trying to give too much away, basically how that duel went, almost exactly how the duel went in Rebels. I'm talking specifically about the helmet cutting scene. And to me, when I first saw that in Rebels, that was such a huge moment, because that was the moment where you see Vader as half Anakin and half Vader. And in that series, they also did the same thing. They had a mixture of James Earl Jones' voice as well as Matt Lanter's voice, who voiced Anakin in the Clone Wars. So that, I remember that scene being so shocking and so unique when I watched it. I was like, wow, what a duel. Like she sliced half his mask off. So to kind of have the exact same thing happen again, there wasn't really that wow factor for me. I mean, for sure, people watching this for the first time who haven't seen Rebels, they're gonna be shocked by it, because it's a very cool scene. You're seeing Vader as two people, and you're in this episode again, you heard a mixture of James Earl Jones and Hayden's voice, and you're seeing Hayden's face. So that was cool. Like visually, it was stunning, and he looked honestly very intimidating there, like very scary looking, very ominous. So I have no complaints about how it looked visually. It looked very cool, but I just kind of don't like how it was an exact replica of what happened in Rebels. Kind of makes me feel like almost as if they're just counting on the fact that maybe a lot of people haven't watched the animation, so they just won't realize that it was taken directly from there or something. I don't know. I think they kind of had the opportunity to make a unique duel here, and I feel like they didn't really do that. They borrowed maybe a little bit more than I would like from Rebels. Even if you look at Revenge of the Sith, the duel between Anakin and Obi-Wan, one of the most legendary duels of all time, right, in the Star Wars franchise. There was so much that went on, and they were fighting in the lava, and still, there was nowhere in the Clone Wars or Rebels or any other Star Wars shows that copied that duel right to the T, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like Rebels had a scene where someone was fighting and then they got their limbs chopped off. Like they let that scene stand alone as it is, because it was a unique duel. I kind of wish that this series did that they did something a little bit differently. Is that kind of just gonna be a thing where people who fight Vader now, they just keep having to mess up his suit and then he gets it repaired and messed up again? I don't know. I just totally thought of this too. They never showed the fifth brother or the fourth sister this episode. Wonder what they're up to. Anyways, but nonetheless, it was still visually very cool to see. I never will say no to lightsaber duels. I love lightsaber duels. That was just the only thing I didn't really like. I do think, looking at the episode as a whole and looking at the series as a whole, I very much appreciate what it's added to the franchise. It's definitely allowed us to look at the movies in a new light now, especially A New Hope and especially Revenge of the Sith. We really got to see a lot overall. We got to see people like Reva, who were in the temple at the time, who lost their friends, and what happened to her. You know, there's probably other people in her situation that went on to work for the rebellion. But then in Reva's case, she went on to become an inquisitor to try and get close to the man responsible for hunting down her friends to kill him. You know, that's a unique perspective that I've never seen before. So I do like that. I like the fact that we were able to see Luke a little bit more at the end there. And of course, Leia and Obi Wan, their relationship, like I said, was definitely a highlight to me this series. And it definitely makes you look at the events of the original trilogy in a whole new light. You should be very thankful and grateful that it even happened, especially given a lot of the early delays. So I am very thankful for it. But yeah, you guys let me know what you thought down below in the comments as always. Do you share my opinions at all, or did you love the episode? You didn't mind the fact that it was basically a replica of the Rebels fight? Everybody's gonna feel differently about that. Some people won't mind and they'll love seeing it again, you know, because it is a cool shot. But yeah, just, you know, it should have changed it up a little bit. But yeah, you guys let me know what you thought as always. And don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And I will see you for the next video. Until next time, guys, take care. See you soon. And may the dark side of the Force be with you.